Well, I just got off work and headed straight for the woods. But I'm in here in a spot today. I actually hung this stand last year, but only hunted it maybe 1 or 2 times, I think. But I'm in here today because I had to rehang this mock vine scrape, and then my camera batteries died, so came in here to refreshen the batteries and rehang this scrape. But I just wanted to show you guys this spot. This is a damn good spot. I found this from postseason scouting, not this past winter, but the winter before. But check this out. So right here, you got a major trail comes out of bedding. There's another one right here across that log that heads back into their beds. They bed all back in there. Every now and then, I think they bed right in here too. But there's the camera. Here's the mock vine scrape. That's still all dug out from last year where I had it. They got this good trail that goes down to the creek, and then this main trail that heads out to the ag. So right here I'm standing at 20 yards where this vine scrape is, and I got my stand tucked in right up there, if you can see that. I left those leaves and stuff up there for extra cover, but I need to come in and maybe trim a couple more of these little small branches up in there, and maybe make one more lane, being able to shoot back that way. But this is just a dang good spot. Check this out though. There's historical rubs. They're several years old, most of them, but that's how I decided to choose this spot. Just all these trails converge. It's kind of a good, it's kind of along a little hillside here where these bucks would want to run when they're checking the doe bedding and stuff. But look at all these old rubs in here. I mean, they're everywhere. You see some right there, little tree back there. I mean, one of them hit that little tree. Tine scars right there in that big old tree. Look at all these. All along there's rubs heading out to that field. And there's rubs as you go back towards the bedding. There's one. Got a old one over here. Got some right over here. I mean, just everywhere, just heading back into those beds and then working their way back out to the field. But like I said, this is a damn good spot. I probably won't even hunt this until, at the very earliest, would be middle October, and that's if I had a buck that I felt like I had patterned and was using this spot pretty frequently. But other than that, this would be a kind of a pre-rut and really good rut spot. So hopefully make it happen up here in this spot this year. I'll show you guys a look from the stand here in just a second. Okay, I just got in the stand. Here's the view. So right there, it's a little bit hard to see, but right through there is that mock vine scrape at 20 yards. I might need to trim a couple little small branches right there. I think I'm gonna go back to the truck and get my little pole saw and trim a lane going right through there. That way I can catch those 2 trails where they meet up coming out of the beds. But then these down trees kind of keep the deer from coming through there. It forces them to come down those trails through here, and they either go down the hill towards the creek that way, or they come right along here and head out to the ag field behind me. So this is a really good staging area too, for maybe that mid-October time period when they're heading out to the fields or something. Catch a big buck in here right before dark, making his way out to the field to eat for the night. But really good spot. I had a lot of action on my cameras here, like I said, right around that, well, kind of start middle of October and then throughout November. I mean, really good rut, little rut ridge that they're running, checking this doe bedding area. So hopefully kill a buck out of here this fall. It's pretty easy access. All I got to do is jump this little fence and come in the woods, maybe 15 yards, if that, from the field. So I should be able to get in here pretty quietly and not spook anything on my way in. Those deer though, they bed in there anywhere from 50 yards to 100, so I do have to be careful, but on my way out I'm going to trim a real small entry and exit path and clear all the sticks, make it just big enough for me to get in and out of here quietly and try not to leave much scent on the ground. So we'll see what this spot brings this fall, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys because this is a damn good spot, and I'm expecting to kill a big buck here this fall.